So, guys, today's session is very interesting, which is based on etiquette. So, as you know, English is a language or a culture where etiquette is very important. So, we should know or we should aware of all the mistakes we generally do or we should not do those mistakes during any conversation. So, we'll be going through it. So, bear with me to this end of the sessions and I will tell you everything in details. So, first point is we should not, you should not try to prove yourself right all the time. That this is very bad things. We should avoid it. Example, if your sentence like this, like during conversation, you are mistaken. Here's why. So this type of thing is seems like you are showing yourself right, putting some other person down. This we should avoid it. Secondly, if you are saying like you just don't understand, this is also very bad. You will see that I am right eventually. Do you feel is it a correct things to say? It's a big no. So avoid telling this sentence also like believe me, I know more about this than you do. This is also like some way you are trying to prove that you are right and making some other people felt like they are wrong eventually. We should not do this as a etiquette. We should keep in mind. So second point is we should avoid story topping. So we have a nature like we are not ready to listen someone's person's story. We are very interested to listen our own voices. So this is not a good practice or habits. We should avoid it. We should not say some sentence like this, like your story is nothing compared to what I went through. This is also trying to pull some other person down. So I had a similar experience, but let me tell you how mine was even crazier. Okay, so you should not tell like this or sentence, or you should avoid saying like that's okay, but did you hear about this time when I mentioned this kind of things. So this type of things we should avoid. So this type of habits considered as a bad habits, we should skip it and we should bear with some other person's story also. So if you are doing such things, that means you are not ready to listen to others. So you should skip it. So during conversations, we should not interrupt rudely. There is a etiquette or a way to say or interrupt someone politely. Same things I already discussed in another sessions. You can refer that. so that you will get to know how to interrupt politely. So we'll discuss here which things show you or represent you that you are interrupting someone rudely, which we should not do at all. Like that's hardly relevant. Let me tell you what really matters. Enough of this. Let's talk about something you want to talk. So third things, a sentence. I don't really have time for this. Let's just cut to the chase. So it's very harsh to say, and we should not say like this. So it is a impression which will be very bad for you, or so we should avoid things interrupting rudely. We should know way of interrupting politely. We should not talk like you are the best, right? Example like, I hate to break it to you, but you are completely wrong. I don't mean to brag, but I am always right when it comes to these things. It's clear that you don't understand the subject as well as I do. So this is very bad things to say to someone. So we should avoid these type of etiquette mistakes, and it will be a bad impression about you. So some people has bad habits to give advices, unsolicited advices to other persons. So they are not bothered about whether the person is least interested about his advices. So we should not giving such stop giving such unsolicited advices. Example you can see here. I know what's best for you, so listen. And you are saying some advices here. So let me tell you how to handle this. So sometimes it might be good and you are trying to help that person. Sometimes if it is not really going to help him, so avoid giving such advices. So you should understand whether the person is interested to take your advice or not. I know how to fix this for you, just do it. So this kind of thing is good sometime, but if he is not interested, you should avoid it giving such advices. So same thing applies to this last sentence also, like what I think you should do this. Should avoid it giving such unsolicited advice if he is not interested. So this is the last point in this etiquette session, that is, see, in a conversation it is expected that you should have a pay pay attention and give attention to this conversation. We should be a active listeners. So we might have a bad habit like we don't have a proper eye contact with the speakers, so you should skip it. You should not be busy with some other things. like you are looking here and there or peeping around and you are busy in your mobile. So we should pay attention to our body language also, so it should not seems like you are not engaged in the conversations. So all these things you should keep in mind as etiquette, and it will be helpful to present you as a professional and a interesting person. And so this will be helpful for you. So you should keep in mind all these things. So I hope this etiquette sessions uh, it was interesting, and if you like these sessions and if you want to give some feedbacks, you can give me right in the comment sections. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and share so that you will not miss any notification of post from my channel. And please do share these videos with your friends and keep watching. Thank you.